7 rules of a relationship. Number 1, open communication. If I make a mistake or hurt your feelings, please talk to me about it. Open communication is the key. Number 2, clarity and patience. If you feel I'm not listening or understanding, try explaining it to me again. 3, be vocal about needs. If I seem insensitive to your needs, desires, or thoughts, let me know so I can be more considerate. 4, no silent treatment. Avoid holding a grudge or being passive-aggressive. Remember, I can't read your mind. 5, commitment during conflict. Even when angry, never seek comfort or attention from others outside. Our relationship work through issues together. Number 6, resolve issues together. Always aim to resolve conflicts and misunderstanding within the relationship. Number 7, loyalty and dedication. If you're tempted to turn to someone else during tough times, it's a sign to reevaluate our commitment and address underlying issues.
Let's be honest, relationships today can feel complicated. Everyone talks about communication and trust, but most people don't actually know what those look like in real life. So today I want to break down these 7 rules of a healthy relationship and tell you what they really mean in practice. Open communication. If you make a mistake or hurt your partner's feelings, talk about it. Don't hide, don't deflect, don't gaslight. A mature relationship isn't about being perfect. It's about being honest enough to repair the damage when you mess up. Say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Can we talk about it? That's how trust grows. Clarity and patience. If your partner doesn't understand you the first time, don't explode. Re-explain calmly. Sometimes people don't hear words the same way you mean them. Patience isn't weakness, it's emotional intelligence. Be vocal about your needs. Your partner is not a mind reader. If you want more quality time, say it. If you need space, say that too. People can only love you properly when they know how to love you. No silent treatment. That's not strength, that's emotional manipulation. If you need to cool off, tell your partner, I need 20 minutes to think, but I'm coming back to talk. That's how grown adults handle conflict. Stay committed even when angry. Never go seeking comfort or attention from someone else when things get hard. That's how trust breaks. Stay in the ring. Solve problems with your partner, not around them. Resolve issues together. Don't let problems sit and rot. When something feels off, say it early, fix it fast. The couples who talk last, loyalty and dedication. If you ever find yourself tempted to turn to someone else, that's not the time to cheat. It's the time to communicate. Ask yourself, what's missing? What do we need to rebuild? Temptation is often a symptom of disconnection, not the end of love. So here's the truth. Healthy relationships aren't about perfection. They're about emotional maturity. Own your mistakes. Speak your needs. Resolve your issues before they rot. Because when both people commit to these 7 rules, love stops being chaos and starts feeling like peace.
Don't shoot the messenger, but a man is not trying to control you just because he has something to say about what you have on. It is not a sign of control if you're in a healthy relationship. It's actually a really good sign because that man understands that you're going to represent him. And if you're not yet a wife, he is showing you right now that he cares about how you all are represented and knowing that you will be the biggest representation of him. Because when you represent somebody, you embody the characteristics that this person actually has. And if he lets you walk outside and look any kind of way and do any kind of thing, what does that say about him as a man? Stop thinking that every little thing that a man says is about control. Sometimes it's literally just for the benefit of both of you. And he has to be the best judge for both of you because he's supposed to be the leader of your relationship.
Let's talk about a touchy subject when a man comments on what his woman is wearing. Some people instantly shout control, but that's not always the truth. In a healthy relationship, there's a big difference between control and care. Here's what the message gets right. When a man truly values his relationship, he's aware that his partner represents both of them. He's not saying, yeah, you can't wear that. He's saying, how we both show up in public matters to me. That's not about dominance. That's about representation. When 2 people are serious, they reflect each other's standards, values, and character. And a man who speaks up about that is showing that he's thinking long-term, not just about himself, but about us. Now, this doesn't mean a woman has to lose her individuality. Ladies, you can be confident and expressive and still be mindful of how your choices affect your partner. The key is tone and intent. If a man's feedback comes from protection and respect, not criticism or insecurity, it deserves a real conversation, not instant defensiveness. Ask him, why does this bother you? And listen without assuming the worst. And men, you've got a responsibility here too. If you're going to speak on something like how she dresses, do it with respect and emotional maturity, not with control, not with threats, but with love. Say, I care about how we represent each other. Can we talk about what that means to both of us? That's leadership, not control. Real leadership in a relationship isn't about telling someone what to do. It's about protecting the bond, setting shared standards, and making sure both people feel valued and safe. So yes, sometimes a man will say something because he's thinking about both of you. That's not insecurity, that's responsibility. But here's the bottom line. The healthiest relationships are built on mutual respect. That means a man leads with wisdom, not ego, and a woman listens with trust, not defensiveness. That's how two mature people build something strong, where care never feels like control and love never feels like submission. So before you label it controlling, ask yourself, is it about power or is it about protection? That difference determines whether your relationship grows or breaks.